Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome to the Netherlands, which is where you've joined me. You catch me just at the start of about a 9-mile hike that way to find some woodland where I believe I can do an overnighter. So the plan is to hike out there, do an overnighter, and then hike back tomorrow morning. If anything interesting happens on the route, I'll be sure to catch it on film and share it with you. Otherwise, I'll see you at site. This is the first time I've actually hit the countryside, so I've been walking on cycle lanes, cycle paths, right up until the motorway, which I've just left behind me over there. I think there's about another, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 miles to go before I'm where I'm hopefully going to stay for the night. Coming up for R4, which I think means I've been walking for about 3 hours. I can't remember what time I set out. I think there's still about probably 3 kilometres, but in a straight line to where I'm going. I'm not walking in a straight line there, so probably another half hour or so before I get to the lake. That's if I don't stop and have a little bit of a break, which I probably will. Whew, just had to run back. Camera fell off the tripod, went to take a photo about, I don't know, half a mile over there, and realised my camera wasn't there, so hid the gear, hid my rucksack in a bush, and run back and found it. Hello YouTube.
Fuck
welcome
yeah!
to the channel. so my plan was to find a quiet spot.
No way! Very quiet.
Very quiet. Yeah. No, I've just been absconded. Yeah, absconded. No, accosted as I was walking past, and they're making me drink beer. I don't drink beer. They're making me drink beer. Yeah. So, what to say? Hello. Let go, guys. What's your names?
My name is Tijn.
And Mike. Demi. And Gerald.
Well, yeah, they're wild camping as well.
Dutch name ever.
Oh yeah. I'll be back this way in the morning.
You know where to find your beer.
If you're still here, I'll try not to wake you up. If I haven't had breakfast, I'm waking you up. I'll see you later, guys. Ta-da. Bye bye.
Good luck, man. Good luck editing and everything else.
Cheers. Ta-da. I bet somebody's nicked my bag. Thanks, fellas. That beer was actually very welcome. But got to move on. So thanks for your hospitality, and I will try not to wake you up in the morning, but I will film you if I sneak in past and you're still asleep. All right. I'll see you then. A lot of mosquitoes about. I've got some mozzie repellent with me, so hopefully that'll stop them. I think between these two trees. fairly sheltered spot. Clear the ground just in case anything collapses in the night. There's a lovely breeze coming across, which should keep the mozzies down. A little bit of a solo wild camp in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the Netherlands. Obviously it's going to be so quiet tonight. I'm going to go look at these pegs though, because there the ground is so soft. I'm going to try and find a big log and hammer that in. Same on the other side. I think my prussics were slipping as well. I'll put another wrap on it. Might be because of how windy it is. The old marlin spike hitch on the ridgeline. Just threw the tarp over it. The basher. The cam jam. Also on a prussic. I know people say I could just hook it round there, but I like to have this sliding along to where I want it. That was quite good actually, because it's so shallow. The water's really warm. I mean, like lukewarm, tepid, sort of the bath that's been standing for an hour, warm. But yeah, hopefully I've washed the sweat off me, and the mozzies won't be so interested now. First thing I need is water for cooking, so I'm going to use the water from the pond. I'll also use it for a cup of tea afterwards, so it goes to the soya mini and it will be boiled as well because I'll be cooking the food. So I've put a couple of holes at the end of this now. I don't know if that's going to focus on it, because it kept sucking on the side of the bag and stopping the water flow, so that will stop that from happening. That's just to get the water flow started. And that's give myself a platform to put this onto. I'm going to fill my water bottle as well, but I do this slightly differently. This is why I keep the straw, because the straw goes on the end like that, and then that can go all the way in the bottle. Right then, let that fill up, and I've got water as well. See if we can get this fire going, this cooker. Should be plenty in there. So not messing around today, just having the Wayfarer meatballs and pasta. It's a bit chilly now the sun's gone in. That's a bit hot. I want to cool it down a touch. Just a little drop. Cheers. Of course, the nice thing about the sun going down over there is that it means it'll be coming up over there. That's breakfast done then. Sorry, dinner done even. Covered myself in mozzie repellent because there are quite a lot of them around. And I'll just get out early in the morning. As soon as I'm up, I'm out. It's a lovely spot, this is, beautiful place. It's going to be a hard walk back though. I'm not sure what the actual mileage was on the way here. I clocked it at something like 15 kilometres when I put it into the map. But it felt like more. So the plan tomorrow anyway, because I did push it quite hard to get here, and give myself plenty of time to find the spot and all the rest of it. So the plan tomorrow is to walk an hour and take a 10-minute rest. Walk an hour, 10-minute rest, walk an hour, 10-minute rest. Hoping I'll be back before midday if I'm up nice and early, which I should be. I mean, as soon as I'm up, I'm getting ready to go. Let's see how we get on. This is promising. No little mozzies have landed on me. Again, bought too much kit. Far too much kit with me. I've got to start just being a bit more. Bits of wood down my back. I've got to just start being a bit more thoughtful about what it's doing. But the trouble is when you're sort of like looking on Google Earth and you're looking down at the maps, you can't really tell what this is going to be like. I mean, I knew I wanted to come to the edge of the lake here, but I didn't know whether it was just going to be flat ground, whether it was going to be grass, meadows, whatever. I didn't know what it was going to be, so I've got my BB bag with me as well. I suppose that's the only thing that was extra weight wise. Glad I bought my proper cooker. I think the heaviest individual piece of kit I've got is the hammock, and that's to do with that because of the straps. It's not necessarily the hammock itself. It's just that the straps with the buckle, with the carabiners on way. I've not been bothered by the mozzies and midges. I can see them all over there. That Trek stuff's good. Very good. I mean, they're just nowhere near me. They're sort of little clumps of them. And there's some just over there. So they're not coming anywhere near me. I hope that sound's coming through. I'm assuming it's frogs. I'm really only recording this bit because of the sounds, which I'm assuming are frogs. I can literally sit and listen to this all night, and it will send me to sleep. It's over there somewhere. Good morning. It is just about 5 o'clock. I'm going to wait for about half an hour or so. I'm going to put a cup of tea in a minute. That mist rolling on the lake. Just thought I had to get that. The sun is over there somewhere. This is why I do this. Waking up here in places like this. Right, I'm going to start taking camp down while that water finishes boiling. Cue the time lapse. Gone 6 o'clock, so I'm going to make a move in a minute. Just need to put a bit of tape on my heel. I can feel a big old hot spot there. I don't want that to turn into a blister, and then I'll be on my way. But for now, let's have one last look at this lake in this beautiful morning sunlight. That's the hardest bit of the day done, getting the rucksack back on. Right then, another one done, and my first one in a foreign country. So yeah, happy with that. Oh. So we know what we do now. One last check, make sure that we've left no trace. I picked up all my bits of rubbish, food wrappers, water bottles, bits of string. So the plan now is to head out of the woods the way I came in, but I'm going to try and follow that little road or whatever it was to the end, see where that goes. It's got to go back to the road. walk down to the entrance to this bit of wood, and then just pick a straight line. I'm not going to take the route home that I took out because it was just a zigzag line. So my route out was more about staying in the woods and staying on the bike paths and all that, and enjoying the scenery. But when I did a straight line, it tends to go through housing estates and whatnot, but it's a lot shorter. I mean, if that straight line route or straightest line route is showing 8.9 miles, I dread to think what I did out. Another one done. Lovely. Beautiful time of the morning this. It's cold. They say be bold, start cold. So I'm just in my t-shirt. I reckon before I get to half a mile I'll be sweating anyway, so. But it is a lovely fresh morning. Birds are singing, the sun's low, the light is wonderful this time of morning. Sort of like the equivalent, the evening equivalent, the light's really nice as well. I don't know what it is, it's it just has a, I don't know, a different nature to it. Quite daunting though, thinking now, because I know how long and how difficult it was to get here, and it wasn't an easy walk, even though it was paths and trails and all the rest of it. If you're not used to it, you know, 10 miles or whatever it actually was, it's quite a distance with this weight on as well. So it's quite daunting to think, oh shit, I've got to do that again to go back. That was a lovely place to wake up to though. Even sort of like 4 o'clock this morning, because that's what time the light came through and just woke me up. But the mist was all everywhere. All my gear soaked just from the mist. Well, you're not gone yet because your cars are still there. But are you awake? I can't hear any voices. So I'm keeping it quiet. I don't want to wake you up if you're asleep.